Hi class, this is Mr. Tan here, and today we are looking at management accounts, and we're in this beautiful location at the London School of Fashion. If I just bring the camera up here, you can see all around you. We have the beautiful receptionist here, Anna. Anna, how are you doing? And even if I just take you to the location here, you can see what beautiful views we have over on down towards Chancery Lane in Holborn. So really, really nice location today. Whoops, excuse me. And today I'm sitting with an amazing teacher, Shavita. She's a qualified accountant. She's passionate, she's enthusiastic, and with me, marketing is like, if you cut my arm, marketing flows out. If you cut her arm, accounts and figures flow out. So she's absolutely amazing. So I wanted you to listen to her today on management accounts, and we're going to be discussing P1. And throughout the course of this, in other meetings, we will be looking at P2, 3, 4, and 5. So, Shavita, thank you very much for coming today. Really,
My
really
pleasure. No problem.
So, the question for P1 says, explain, which is a keyword. So, the keyword explain means to go into more detail. And then it says management accounting, and give the essential elements required, requirements of different types of management accounts.
Yes.
So let's just try and break the question down, Shavita. So what's the question asking for?
When it says explain management accounting,
Yes.
we are looking at a proper definition by recognized authors,
Yes.
at least 2 definitions.
Yes.
And after giving definitions, we ask students to give their own viewpoint on management accounting to show what is their level of understanding on the management accounting.
Yes.
So while they have done that, they have explained in detail, getting into the depth of management accounting, that what other people think and what they think of management accounting as.
Yes.
Moving forward, we are looking at giving the essential requirements of different management accounting systems. So first thing, we have to understand that what are management accounting systems, what are different types of management accounting systems, and why do we need these systems in our company.
Excellent. So in essence, what we're saying, the first thing to do is to define what management accounting is.
Yes.
And then once we've defined it, give our own opinion of it.
Yes.
And then maybe even look at the differences between financial accounting and management accounting.
Yes.
So after we've done that, we can't go into the requirements yet until we know what are the different types of management accounting system types.
Yes, absolutely.
So what are the different types of management accounting systems?
If we look in broad category, and when we will be describing about what is management accounting and what is the difference between management accounting and financial accounting, we'll be realizing that as different softwares are in the market, there are some softwares which can be used to play around with the numbers in management accounting as well. And when we look at those numbers and the systems, we can buy them on the shelf, or it could be tailor-made to the necessity of the company. So there are different types of systems, such as cost accounting system.
Cost accounting,
Yes. There is inventory management system,
inventory management,
job costing system,
job costing systems,
and price optimization
and
system.
price optimization. So if you're getting a student to answer these, how do you want the students to talk about all 4, or do you want them to talk about 2? How many do you want them to talk about?
The requirement is to at least discuss 3 of them. So
Yes.
minimum 3,
Yes.
maximum they can go up to 4.
Okay.
So it depends upon how much detail they're getting into the systems.
Okay. So you have cost accounting,
Yes.
inventory,
Inventory management.
Management.
Yes. Price optimization,
optimization,
and job costing.
and job costing. So you could pick 3 from 4 of those.
Yes.
Okay. So let's then look at some of the definitions of management accounts.
Yes, please.
So, I mean, I've written some definitions down, and I've been a manager for various different companies, and I've used management accounts, and they've really helped me in my department. So I'll read out 2 that I've seen. 1, the application of personal knowledge and skill in the preparation of accounting information in such a way as to assist management in the creation of policy and day-to-day operations of an undertaking. That's good, but I actually prefer the second one. The second one says that it is that field of accounting which deals with providing economic and financial information for managers for their use in planning, decision making, performance evaluation, control management, and cost and financial reporting. I kind of like that because it gives the point of view from the manager, because it's a system used by the managers to control his department, to find out if he's on target or not on target, to find out if you're a marketing manager and your products are actually meeting their gross profit percentage margins or their net profit percentage margins. So for me, I like the second definition. What do you think about those definitions?
Yes, I like the second one as well, because the first one is not in that much detail, where it actually tells the role of marketing management accounting. So if you look at the role of management accounting, it includes planning, controlling, decision making, and the performance evaluation. So second one is more comprehensive in nature.
Yes. So, I mean, I've taken these from your slide, Shafita, the differences between financial and management accounts.
Yes.
So do you want to just run through? So the next part of the question would be, after you've defined it and given your own opinion, the next thing to do is to move on to looking at the difference between financial accounts and management accounts. But let's just take a step back.
Yes.
Can you, in your opinion, can you just give us a brief overview in terms of what is financial accounts and what is management accounts?
Right. So if we look at financial accounting, it's basically looking at from the point of view of how much sales we have done in a year, what is the net profit we have gained, what assets we got, what liabilities we got,
Yes.
what is our balance sheet total. And once you have prepared that all things, you put them in your annual report, and then you put that annual report on your website, where the people who are interested in buying your shares or want to invest in your companies, or who are already your existing shareholders, they can make informed decisions about the company.
Yes.
So that is basically the purpose of having the financial statements.
Yes.
So doing that, the big companies, they employ the experts, the qualified accountants who make these financial statements for them.
And it's a requirement by law, isn't it?
It is indeed,
yes.
yes. So if you are a registered company on stock exchange,
Yes.
you have to follow the Companies Act 2006 to meet the requirement,
Excellent.
and you have to put all these information on your website to make the informed decisions.
Yes, and that has to be done once a year.
Once a year, yes.
Once a year.
Yes.
And even if you're a small business and you're a limited company, you still have to provide these financial accounts according
Absolutely.
to what standards do they need to comply with? Is it the GAP standards?
It's a GAP. It's the Journal Accepted Accounting Principles.
Yes.
Yes.
So again, you know, these accounting, the financial accounts,
They
is
have the
required
rules.
by law, and it has to
Follow the rules,
follow the
yes.
rules as according
Absolutely.
to GAP.
Yes.
And
And having that rules, and you have once you have prepared it, and again, if you are a PLC, you are a registered company on a stock exchange, you must get your financial accounts audit by qualified auditors.
yes. So what's the difference with management accounts?
Management accounting is basically more for the internal use of the company. It is about you gather the data and you make an informed decisions about what information you got. So it's basically answering the questions, but as per your convenience. So there's no set of rules. You just get in the input, you process the information, you get the output. For an example, like we have already discussed about that, if today you decide to open a boutique shop and you said, okay, we are getting into the business to provide supply of bridal dresses and the gowns. So how do you decide that you're gonna buy those dresses and sell them, or you're gonna manufacture the dresses yourself? So there are two big decisions, and if you talk them in the management accounting terms, these are known as make or buy decisions. So for doing that, you have to go to your management accountant and you say, what do you think should I do? And to answer that question, he'll be researching something, looking at the competitors, looking at the market, looking at the material that you required, and doing all that analysis, he'll provide you with the report, which will be known as management accounting report. And then studying that report, you'll be making a decision based on, is it profitable to make it and sell it, or is it profitable to just buy it, put a profit margin and sell it in the market?
Yes.
So management accounting is more on that side, where it helps you in making the internal decisions.
So the good thing about management accounting, and the slight difference between that and financial accounting, is that management accounting looks at the future.
Yes.
Whereas financial accounting is actually looking at past data.
Absolutely.
So there's a big difference, and the management accounts actually helps you to look at the future in terms of making the correct decisions to lead the company forward.
Absolutely.
So that's the big difference between financial and what are some of the other differences I saw in your slides? I took all this
Yes.
information from Shavita's slides,
That's okay.
so
Yeah, it makes sense because again what we have already talked about, they are just putting them in the points saying that financial accounting is for external users, whereas management accounting is for internal users, because the way we prepare the reports, everybody is making an informed decision, but the stakeholders are different in the perspectives. Looking at again financial side, like you just said, financial accounts looks at the past, whereas management accounting makes the future decisions. Financial accounting, again, it's based on generally accepted accounting principles. They have to follow the strict rules. And just for example, if you look at the GAAP rule, there is a rule that either you make your statement on the cash basis or you make them on the accrual basis. So that's a rule. So if you have apply to one rule, you just follow that rule continuously for the rest of the time. So something on those lines. Whereas in management accounting, there are no rules. It could be anyways. It could be in the form of a PowerPoint presentation. It could be in the form of a paper report. Anything. So financial accounts, it's more objectivity and verifiability.